I don't know about this one.
Good evening, my AKA Patters. We have history tonight. We have history today. History last night. The world premiere, the red carpet premiere of the movie we've been waiting for. The movie we've been observing, criticizing, giving our insight on along the way on this very channel. Antman, the Wasp, Quantumania. The true premiere of Kang. Not the other Kang from Loki Season 1, Episode 6. But the real Kang. And then along the way, enough rumors to completely obliterate that this is the real Kang. Which I don't know why that would ever leak out, because hey, how can we have a vested interest in a character that we know will have infinite iterations? It's really hard to put your emotional chips into that corner and hope for the best, and or, depending on the character, the worst. So what's the history part, right? The history part is this. As you saw with a little bit of that intro, we're at an age, we're at a time, a juncture, a crossroads of the cool factor of the Marvel Cinematic Universe completely getting obliterated, completely dying off, completely becoming uncool. And when the Marvel Cinematic Universe becomes uncool, the SHILLS, those people who do nothing but repeat talking points, endless talking points, bad talking points, but they basically sell their souls to the media devils. And as long as they get a, like this guy over here.
Alright, here's a full Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, right out of the theater reaction.
We'll play some of it, but yeah, you go to a premiere, you wear a suit like that. I never want to go to a movie theater wearing a suit. Like, never. I'm sorry. Next, okay? Any YouTuber, any reviewer that that wears a suit that goes into a movie, well, guess what? Never trust them. Never trust a word that comes out of their mouth.
And it's a big science fiction movie. There's elements of Star Wars, Blade Runner, Dune, and then it's mixed with something like Strange World. Now, it does get a bit chaotic, I think, towards the end, but I think that it ties it up nicely in a bow. Now, there are a couple things here and there that I think, okay, maybe there's no doubt about it.
But yeah, so we get some of these talking points. I did write them down. Here's the common talking point. Talking point number one that we keep hearing from these shows. Kang is better than Thanos. Never. Never. They could, maybe only if you could get Tom Cruise to play Kang. Maybe I would listen to that one. Jonathan Majors, right? That's our boy's name, Jonathan Majors. Lovecraft Country. He's in the new Creed movie, Creed 3 coming up. Well, he's incredible. He holds up the film. He's incredible. We hear that so much. Sci-Fi epic. This thing is all science fiction. This is a science fiction saga, a science fiction story. Not that we were expecting that, because it's literally a movie trilogy, a movie franchise, a movie character that's literally based on science or in science, whatever. And the big one. This is when you know they're desperate. The movie has fantastic, perfect, incredible special effects. Guys, we hear this a lot. But let's get to some of these shows. Alright, our first show is coming to us from this hotel room.
I have seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
And he wants to make sure that we know he was wearing a suit when he saw Ant-Man, the Wasp, Quantumania.
World premiere last night. There was lots of costumes.
But let's hold that up. Look at this. Look at this shot. What do we need on that bed? Okay, we're going to listen to what this guy has to say, but what we're going to do, let's use some of my special effects. Let's put a babe right onto that bed.
Reaction to the movie. We'll have a more thorough conversation about it on the show on Wednesday. We have Eric Voss from New Rockstars joining us on Phase Zero. Aaron has seen it as well, so we'll be on there. I wanted to like this movie more going into it than I did when I came out of it ultimately. I didn't love it. It's not my favorite MCU movie, for better or worse. Some people are going to really love those elements of it. Some people are going to be like, what is going on here?
But yeah, so these shills, they'll do anything. They'll do anything. They will say whatever they're given on the white paper. They will repeat it all, and they've done this so well throughout the years, and this whole mechanism that we've seen Disney roll out. I mean, it's near perfect. But to be honest, these shills have deceived us, and they are a part of the marketing deception. We cannot lie down. We cannot allow this to happen any longer. I am so grateful that a lot of these shills are turning on Disney, turning on their captors, because there's nothing cool about the MCU anymore. There's no clout, there's no bragging rights. If you went into a cocaine, well, right, it's always cocaine, but a cocaine nightclub in New York City, and you told everyone, you told the girls, the bottle service that, hey, I got red carpet for Quantumania. I'm hoping that everyone that hears that dies laughing, because you don't deserve it, shill. And then of these shills, I mean, look, some of these channels, some of these YouTubers, these guys, they're big on the internet. I watch their videos, but this one's my favorite. This is like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers of shills, and I'm just going to let this stuff run.
Hey, what's up everyone? Just got out of watching Antman and the Wasp Quantumania. Right there. It's a perfect casting. Absolutely perfect. He is Kang.
Many layers.
And all of his variants that...
But God, I'm so excited. I'm fumbling my words.
CGI. It seems like Marvel bumped up their game a little bit with this CGI.
No, CGI.
They did.
Wow. So there was a lot, and that 2 hours plus just fly by. The movie CGI was stunning. They really went all out in creating the quantum realm.
And we let it run because, I mean, literally there's no commentary for how pathetic and desperate all of that sounds. And then here we got this TikTok guy.
What the first Avengers movie did for Thanos, this movie does it even more for Kang the Conqueror. It sets the tone. Again, this is Kang's homecoming party.
This TikTok dude makes the most annoying TikTok videos. It's literally like drinking glass. God knows how this dude blew up, but he's there. He's in the game. He's a young kid, enthusiastic. But here, you guys ripped me up for this. You ripped me up for my MODOK point of view. Well, let's hear what he has to say about MODOK.
They did MODOK dirty. They did MODOK very dirty. I don't think MODOK looked really all that good. The CGI. For MODOK specifically, was a little all over the place, but for the rest of the movie, it looked a lot better than I actually thought.
Oh, that sweet sting of validation. I'm sorry, my AKA padders, all of you out there that doubted me, that wanted to come against me against MODOK. You just been owned. But yeah, so the overall point that I'm getting at is this is transitional now. This was the big, I mean, I love it. Oh wait, hold up here. We gotta watch this.
This is the best way to describe this movie. I love this movie as an episode 1 through the rest of the saga.
Yeah, that's right. This is part of this pitch also is this is episode 1 of a tapestry. This is episode 1 of a mosaic, of a kaleidoscope, of a timeline. This is episode 1 of something that we have no idea. We have no idea what it is episode 1 of. They like to say it's episode 1 of the Kang Dynasty. Whatever, okay? Look, the original Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's what we can call it now, the original Marvel Cinematic Universe, the connective tissue wasn't that tight. The connective tissue was loose. There wasn't really even a sense of episode to episode. So much of phases 1 through 3 were standalone movies, period. There's a reason for that, because you have to let your filmmakers fly. You have to let your writers write, actors act, and directors direct. You need singular visions instilled, and driven into your movies. And the original Marvel Cinematic Universe did an amazing job at hitting home run after home run with directors, some we known, some we never knew, new guys, old guys, whatever. Like, they got them all, and they developed a system and a culture within Marvel Studios that really shook the world up, that challenged conveyor belt creativity, if you want to call it that. But, you know, conveyor belt creativity, I mean, any animation studio has it, but we never seen it on that level, that high octane level. 2 movies a year for a long time. We never seen it in live action before, and there's a lot to be grateful with Marvel Phases 1 through 3, because it teaches us many lessons in creativity and filmmaking and collaboration. What we're getting here now, we're getting a desperate howl. We're getting starvation. We're getting things that are just completely dried up. We're getting shattered glass coming out of our buttholes, and it's painful and it's tough and it's horrible. It's horrible when they're still positioning these SHILLS to confuse us on the quality of She-Hulk, on the quality of Moon Knight, where literally Moon Knight begot Moon Knight for 5 effing minutes in 6 hours of content. They're trying to confuse us with the Eternals. They're trying to confuse us with Wakanda Forever. I waited such a long time to watch Wakanda Forever. I said, because, you know, I tried to see it during the 9 to 5, the day job. It just didn't allow me to sneak out to catch it during the day, because I only wanted to pay matinee prices for Wakanda Forever, by the way. But I waited until Disney Plus. When Wakanda Forever dropped on Disney Plus, we got pain. We got Mr. T beating the hell out of Rocky in Rocky 3. And what I mean by that is we get a perfect opening. Fantastic action sequence at the end, and everything in the middle just has to go. It's bloated, and I hate using that term. But if you listen to the SHILLS, wow, it's emotional. Wow, it tugs at the heartstrings. Wow, the acting is such this. Wow, Namor is such a badass. None of these things come off. Okay, Namor really came off as a complete joke in that movie. They would have been better going with the Atlantis angle. Whatever. But the SHILLS want to confuse us on Thor Love and Thunder. They don't own up, and the time for owning up was a while ago. Now they're just basically trying to save some of their clout and credibility moving forward, because for the cool factors and for their audience that they're appealing to, it's not going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Most likely at this point it's going to be the James Gunn DCU, and that already is on fire. So most of these SHILLS and what they're going to have to pump in the stock, so to speak, okay, because it's all a Ponzi scheme. They're going to have to move on and find something else, find another crap intestine something. Okay, guys, I lost my train of thought there. I thought I had a good punchline. AKA Pat here. I love you guys so much. Subscribe, support, leave a comment, and look, one final word. You guys ready? Give everything a shot. Give everything a chance. Nothing is gone forever. Nothing is not good. Nothing is not bad until you see it. You judge it. You see it. You study it. I say this a lot, and I will go to the grave saying this: to fully understand any movie, no joke, any movie, you really have to see the movie 5 to 6 times. You have to somewhat have the movie memorized to form a opinion. Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean that most movies drive you to see them 5 or 6 times either. I love you. Rock and roll.